welcome to Brightly Storytime. I'm Miss Linda. Have you ever wished that dogs could sing songs and... Oh, somebody's calling me. Hello, this is Miss Linda speaking. Dolly Parton, how are you doing? I love your music. Yes, we're going to read your book on today's episode. Yes, we'll let the viewers know that your book is about Billy the Kid and he is your god dog, sort of like a godson or a goddaughter, but a dog. And he's in a band with other dogs and he goes on tour and learns the meaning of Christmas. Okay, I can do all that. Thanks for calling. That was Dolly Parton, the author of today's book, and she said that we should get started. We're going to read Billy the Kid Comes Home for Christmas by Dolly Parton and Erica S. Perl, illustrated by MacKenzie Haley. Billy the Kid was one lucky pup. He had everything he'd ever dreamed of and more. He had moved to Nashville. He had his own band with his best friends. And now they were hitting the road to go on tour. Billy promised to write home often, to stay in touch across the miles. So, as everyone said goodbye, he mailed a postcard to his family. Well, I'm off, but don't worry, I'm coming home for Christmas. No place I'd rather be. Love, Billy the Kid. Billy felt excited about going on tour. He also felt he wasn't sure what. But he couldn't stop and figure it out. His tour bus was leaving. Touring was paw-some. Billy loved running on stage with his guitar. Billy loved performing for cheering crowds. Barking 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. And Billy loved meeting fans. He signed albums, books, whatever folks put in front of him. It's him! Over here! The crowds got bigger every night. The fans went wild for Billy, and so did the paparazzi. Billy sent another postcard home. So many fans, but can't wait to spend Christmas with you. Save a place for me. Love, Billy the Kid. He felt flattered by all the attention, though he still felt he wasn't sure what. But he couldn't stop and figure it out. A reporter was waiting. Then one day, when the holidays were just around the corner, Bo announced, "We've been invited to play at Barkafeller Center." Binky gasped, "For real? My family will be so proud." "Bow wow," Buster agreed. "When?" asked Billy. "Christmas Day," answered Bo. Good news. We added a big show to our tour. Bad news. It's on Christmas, so I can't make it home after all. Love, Billy the Kid. Billy knew his family would miss having him home. And Billy loved his family's Christmas stories, songs, and traditions. But his daddy always said, "If you're happy, we're happy." Billy was happy, though he still felt he wasn't sure what. What was he feeling? He wasn't able to put his paw on it. But he couldn't stop and figure it out. He had a show to play. And not just any show. A Christmas spectacular. Wednesday, December 25th. Billy the Kid and Friends. Barkafeller Center. Doors open at 7 p.m. The tour bus zoomed along, around twisty curves and over rocky roads, until one road got a little too rocky. "Doggone it," howled Bo. "Our bus is busted." "Aw, that's rough," said Binky. "But it's Christmas Eve," cried Buster. "We won't make it to our big show." While Bo called Barkafeller Center, Billy took a walk. Billy hated to disappoint his fans, though he knew they'd understand. He felt bad for his band, too. They wouldn't get to play the show or celebrate Christmas with their families. But then the twinkling stars and tall pine trees gave Billy an idea. Billy fetched some sticks. He built a campfire that crackled like the fireplace back home. The band pitched in, stringing up lights and setting out treats. Next, Billy started strumming a tune he had learned as a pup. Soon, everyone joined in, playing their favorite holiday songs. Santa Claus is coming to town. Their makeshift celebration had a little magic all its own. Silent night, howly night. It made Billy remember why he started making music in the first place. Not for fame or fortune, but for the sheer joy of sharing a song with loved ones. Billy jumped to his feet. He finally figured out what he was feeling. "We need to get back on the road," he cried. "Barkafeller Center?" Binky asked. "No," said Billy. "Somewhere even more important." So they tried to fix the bus. But after tinkering and cranking and patching and clanking, Bo shook his head sadly. "It's hopeless," said Binky. "For sure," agreed Buster. Billy knew his friends were right. He looked away, feeling smaller than a piece of kibble. But just at that moment, a glittering tour bus pulled over. "Seems like you could use a lift," the driver barked. "Where you headed?" Who should step out but Billy's favorite singer, sparkling like a Christmas angel. "Tennessee Mountain home, you say? I just so happened to be going that way." Billy the Kid was one lucky pup, and one grateful pup too, because on Christmas morning, he got to play a show for the most important audience in the world. Leave a key underneath the mat. Love, Billy the Kid. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season and that you keep reading and loving books. Subscribe to Brightly's Storytime so that we can read more stories together. Bye!